Make copies and staple sets of papers. In schools and offices, a photocopying machine or copier is a very essential tool. For teachers who need to give out tests, for students who need to photocopy some notes, for CEOs of big businesses who have to send a memo to their workers, and for anyone who needs something copied, a photocopying machine is a necessity. Although, what is more important is the person behind a photocopying machine. Without that person, no one will be able to control the machine and make copies for people. So if ever you need to use the photocopying machine yourself, you need to know how to use it and consequently, staple your papers in an organized manner. The steps below will teach you how to make copies and staple sets of papers. Get your test papers. Before you use the photocopying machine, make sure to gather papers you will use to test the photocopier. This means, find some papers you can use as you learn how to make copies and how to staple sets of papers. You can use any papers with words on them. Start copying. First things first, you need to find a photocopying machine. You can go to your school at a non-hectic hour and look for the photocopying machine. Go at a non-hectic hour so no one is in line to make copies. Next, ask the person controlling the machine if you can try using it. Another way is buying your own photocopying machine. Buying your own machine is quite expensive, or using the one in your business. Now that you are controlling the machine, grab one of your papers with writings on only one side of the paper and place it in the feeder. Next, punch in how many copies you want and let the machine take over. If you need to copy papers with writings on both sides, do not fear, for it is pretty simple. First, insert your paper into the feeder. Look at the buttons and look for the two-sided tab. Here you can choose between two options, 1-2-sided selection or 2-2-sided selection. The first option is for papers with writings on one side or one-sided but you want to copy both sides. The second is for papers that are two-sided. Simply choose which option you will use and press Enter. Stapling papers. Once you have made your copies, it is time to staple them together. First of all, make sure the originals are facing upwards so it does not get mixed in. Now to staple them, look for the Finish tab button. Click that and look for Staple or Staple Mode, then click that. Afterwards, the machine will have you choose which side to the staple will be in, if it is on top, on the bottom, on left side or on the right side. Lastly, just press OK and the machine will do it for you. Some reminders. Remember to reset your setting when not in use so others will not have the problem of using your settings. Make sure the machine always has paper and ink and toner. Never forget your original papers. Lastly, to be sure, ask the person operating the machine to help you and show you firsthand how to use the machine. By following the steps above, you now know how to make copies and staple sets of papers. Now if ever you have to use a photocopying machine, you do not have to rely on someone else to do it for you.